Hi and welcome to Sam Brown. A couple of weeks ago we put some media out about our buckles, the thought process behind it and how we created them. We also produce sterling silver buckles, which is much more the luxury end of our market. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a blue bloom as silver should have. But of course there has to be changes because silver is quite a soft metal. I've got a couple of examples here which I'll pull down for you to have a look at. That's our classic buckle. And it comes composite two parts. You've got the buckle surround, which is the same as our standard buckle. Shape-wise, it's triangular at the base to give it that reinforced strength that you're going to need with silver, and obviously tapered to the top and then finished, so it looks really very beautiful. This is called, its generic name is a tang, or obviously you'll know it as a prong. And if you've got one of our existing priest castings in brass, nickel or copper, it's got a pressed steel pin. We've had to change the pin for silver, obviously because of its softness. So we've beefed up the whole thing from the bottom all the way through to the tip. And this then connects through to the back piece, which then connects to the leather, which forms the belt. The beauty about sterling silver is it's got to go off to the assay office in order to get it stamped for its purity. And the number for sterling silver is 925. On all of our buckles, you'll find that they've been assayed, and normally at Sheffield Assay Office. Sheffield finishes it, as with most of them, with 4 stamps, which you'll just be able to see here. They are normally the 925 mark, which is basically 92.5% sterling silver, and that's standard for all silver, which is hallmarked in the UK. There'll be a date letter, there'll be a Sheffield stamp telling you it's been hallmarked at Sheffield, and then there'll be a maker's mark, and that's what you'll see on those 4 little marks. You can obviously buy sterling silver buckles kind of all over, I suppose, if you look carefully enough. But what a lot of them fail in is that they've used too little silver. They've been a bit mean with it. I kind of take the attitude that it's got to be right from day one, otherwise what's the point, quite frankly. So there's 60 grams worth of silver here, which makes it durable. It makes it, you know, almost an heirloom, so to speak. And we just love really working with them. As well as this shape, we're going to go forward with 2 new shapes as well. We feel quite strong. RHS Chelsea last year, or the year before rather, 2019, was very successful for us. We had a lot of overseas visitors, a lot of Americans there, and they like a fascia style buckle. And again, I've got two examples here, both in sterling silver. These are significantly heavier and are obviously significantly more expensive, but they're absolutely stunning. That's one of the fascia style buckles, which is taken from a clay casting of crocodile, and then we've reversed the casting out to give us the raised sections. We've polished the edges to make them brilliant, and obviously kept the surface matte, but the ridges through the top we've polished back up again. The form of the buckle is obviously the loop which attaches to the leather, and obviously the pin which goes through the hole. And again, in sterling silver, this is absolutely magnificent. It is heavy, but you know, with heaviness here, it comes as a quality benchmark. The other buckle that we've also included in this is a slightly smaller version. It's very, very similar, and again, it's an inverted press from crocodile. We've used a more ovaloid shape here, but again, we've polished the edges to brilliant, and also the tops of the ridges, and that attaches here through the loop at the back, and obviously the same with the pin to the front. This attaches to a 32 mil strap. This attaches to a kind of full-blooded 40 mil strap, which is the standard belt width for us. These will all be loaded eventually onto the website, although we tend to just do a bespoke order. We want to see you, we want to see the color of your eyes before we start to get involved, because these are serious money, and we want to get the whole bespoke process absolutely right for you. We'll also be showing these at RHS Chelsea this year, which will be in September. We've got a pop-up in John Lewis in Kingston, and I think we'll be taking them down there as well. But obviously, if you've got any queries or if you fancy splashing out, then give one of us a call here and we'll gladly walk you through the process. Thanks again. Bye-bye.